Hello, everyone. Welcome into more Seven Wonders Duel here on the Sorcerer Network. My name's Sorcerer Matt. This is an interesting opening. Appian Way is probably what we want. It's kind of a bad set of wonders, to be honest with you. Yeah, really a weak set of wonders in total. Interesting that my opponent took both of those. Probably the best one here is either Sphinx or Mausoleum. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I think this is a pretty clear. Let's spend some money on sciences because like law, economy, and theology, all really good. I'm curious what my opponent does after that. Whether my opponent is like, shoot, I have to, yeah. So I'm okay with that. So what I want to do now is I want to discard this one. Because I want this here. That's a little unfortunate. But not the worst. Oh, really? Okay. I'm here for it. I mean, it's probably going to be this. I mean, unless this is something better. That was a really dumb statement. Of course, I'm going to take the better thing if it shows up. Stating the obvious here. Okay. All right. So it looks like we each got something that we kind of want. So yeah, oh gosh, what am I doing? That was moving too fast. I'm misclicking things, and now of course I'm going to give up the tavern. I have no resources. Oh. Interesting. Gosh, I'm such an idiot. Well, no worries. At least we got coins. All right, that's concerning to me. All right, I know that Papyrus is there, but I'm gonna grab this, and then I'll also be able to grab this. Yeah, this is fine. Everything is fine. We're gonna hit construct building rather than discard. That's for sure. Okay. My gosh, can't get over that. Can't get over how dumb that was. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right, love that the gate's gonna be on my side. That's pretty neat. And I also love this. This is also very nice. I would have had all four had I not, botched. Botched that. I think that honestly, I'm gonna do this. Simply on the grounds of I want my first crack at these two. Yeah, the downside of kind of being behind on some resources is that my opponent has the Statue of Zeus Circus Maximus, and that's that we could have a very really. Oh my. Okay, well I'm very happy to get that. Okay. And then I'm also very happy to get this. Now, the only downside here is that oh, Interesting. Well, I mean, my opponent is going to 100% raw here. Which is fine. Like, honestly, it's not like my wonders are anything like, oh my gosh. No, he's just going to discard that. Huh. I think this is definitely worth it for theology. Because my opponent can't raw here. And so I still have that option open. Okay. So now we're going to do this. And controversial opinion, but because I have theology, I'm going to take this so I don't lose this glass. Did you really bury that yellow card? You son of a biscuit. We're going to want a gate here as soon as possible as well. It's interesting that there's not really any coin wonders. I mean, this one, but the Appian Way is not really like a influx of coin that you're getting. I would not mind whatever's on top of this Phoenician deck. Either one would be great. So that's probably what I'm taking when I grab the gate. That makes sense. I think I'm happy to just discard this for 5 coins. I mean, I know that gives this up, but whatever. I can come back from a 4-point deficit. No, we just discard. All right, I'm going to spend all my coins to do this. Yeah, and then we definitely bail. I think I actually want this. And the answer is yes, I did. Very much wanted that. Okay. I'm gonna do this. This may seem kind of strange, but I kind of want to bait my opponent into wanting the glass. No, my opponent does not want the glass. Okay. I mean, I have theology here, so I should really do this. Well, that's exciting. And then I can grab this. Don't know what that was. So this helps a little bit here. Yeah, it's these 2 clay that are really doing me in. Okay, so I think that I would like to construct this, because a science victory is definitely not out of play here. I wouldn't say it's necessarily in play, but okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just discard that. Like, especially if my opponent will let me get the school, yeah. Like 100% I'm gonna get this. Cause now I can copy the workshop. I mean, it's 100% this. And we're just gonna get rid of that. Because now I can at least do this. And that's at least something. Now, my opponent does get to choose who goes first, assuming my opponent just discards this. If my opponent plays it, then I'll go first, but my opponent should discard it to get coins and go first. That would be my recommendation. I guess I do have the mausoleum as well. So I've got plenty of ways that I can. Oh, I love it. So there's 3 science symbols up there. I would like to go first because I do need to hedge a bit, and so I'm definitely going to. I need to make sure that I can, purchase things. Now the trick is I cannot afford that. I'm just gonna discard this one. I need money. I really would love this one, but yeah, this is great because this should bait my opponent into grabbing the observatory. Which I will happily take the Phoenician Grand Temple. And so the other thing that this is doing is that I can go get that from the... okay, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to copy this. If I can get one of these, either the Academy or the Study, I'm going to do this. And I know that I have extra turns here. So that's something as well. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so I need to do this. Yes. Okay, we've done it. We just need 6 coins. Totally fine. I literally just need to discard. I don't know if I played that optimally, but it's going to work out for us. So I can just discard this. That's great. I mean, the other thing here is I'm basically forcing my opponent. I win either way. Because if I grab this, I can grab Law. And we're just going to do that. We're going to go the easy route. I'm not going to show off here. I'm just going to grab that and call it a win. Alrighty, so a nice little backdoor science victory there, which we might have needed because we had a lot of ground to make up. Now, I definitely wasn't playing optimally at the end, but we definitely had a lot of ground to make up there. But I just had so many ways between stealing this symbol, getting the mausoleum down here, and then just with how the board was, it was just easy to get. We were very fortunate on that one. And so that's why we kind of leaned into the science victory some more. So yeah, I love it. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. So hope everyone's having a good Monday. I'll bet future Matthew is having a great Monday. If you are here in the Midwest, you are dealing with still some snow, so that's fun. Got a ice storm coming possibly, so, awesome. Anyway, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We can just worry about taking, I think, this one. I think it's just, slightly better than the Appian Way. Ooh, this is, the nice thing about this is we're going to get one of my top 2 wonders, regardless, because my opponent will take... Yes. I'm going to go with the Sanctuary because I don't really... I've got other ways that I can get glass and papyrus. So yeah, I'm assuming my opponent takes that. I actually feel like taking papyrus here is not a bad move. I'm assuming my opponent takes the quarry. Another one where we've got theology, economy, even agriculture, strategy. None of those are awful. Let's go. Actually, no, let's go Zeus here. So at least that takes it. Okay, all right. That's nice, because now if my opponent wants this, it gives me the 4 coins. My opponent does not go for it, because I'm assuming my opponent does not want to give me the 4 coins. My opponent understands the power of the tavern. Okay, that's interesting. I actually am very okay with grabbing this. Yep, that's fine. I'm going to discard for coins. We're going to throw Neptune over there. Really just some of the wastes of... I mean, Zeus can be good in the right situation. That's fine. Let's go ahead and discard for more coins, because I might... Yeah. Huh. What do I do here? I'm just going to play this. Like, it stinks to give up the 4 coins, but I also think that the long-term value of the... I think had I had a stone, I wouldn't have done this. But because I didn't have a stone, I think that was the correct move. Okay, well, there are a lot of science things. I'm not really seeing much of them. Good news, gate is going to be on our side. And the Phoenician stuff, even if my opponent wants to not put the gate... Yeah, see, like, that's great, because the Phoenician stuff is all really, really good. All right, this is excellent. Gonna do this. Okay, and then I am going to do this. I think this helps me out quite a lot. And then do this as well. I know what these two are, and I don't need coins for it. Whereas, yeah, this is great. This is great. Okay, actually, this is a little bit of a tough decision. Well, I'm definitely going first, but this is a really tough decision. Do I block the progress token, or do I grab this, or do I grab Tanit? I think Tanit is the answer. Because now my opponent has to pick... Oh, okay. So my opponent doesn't even do that. What does my opponent do? Ra, yeah. I would say steals Temple of Artemis. That was probably the better thing to do, would be to do steal Temple of Artemis, or to use Temple of Artemis so my opponent couldn't steal it. But I didn't necessarily think that my opponent was going to go full-blown, like, spend 9 coins on the Divine Theater. So, I'm definitely going to block... I'm definitely going to block my opponent from getting a progress token. Like, that just seems like a good use of my time. Okay. You know what? I'm going to make everything here cheaper. I maybe should have done that last turn, but I'm just going to kind of, go for this one here. All right, I don't really care about anything here, so I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to do the gate here. I probably am doing bail. Anything in the discard pile that's worth getting? No. Neither of these are really all that great. It's bail. And then we steal the glass, because then that really decreases the power of Circus Maximus. Because otherwise it's stone or wood, and I'm probably going to, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as good. Well, especially because I have all these. Okay, yeah, that's great. I'm assuming my opponent wants to grab this, which is totally fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Partly because I don't really have that many Pantheon tokens. That's not really. I think Masonry is fine here. It's not the greatest, but it's definitely not the worst. Okay. Let's now start grabbing a little bit of points here. A little bit of points. I'm going to grab this. We are finishing it up. Don't ask me to say that again. I kind of want these 2 stone. I want the shelf quarry, which is kind of where I'm going for. But, okay, so kind of my thought process here is that I've got all these wonders. And so my opponent now has to choose between either the Mausoleum or the Appian Way. Then, okay, that's slightly annoying because now my opponent gets, well, strategy maybe? I don't know. Economy's not good for them. Theology, I guess the advantage of theology would be you could choose the Mausoleum and get an extra turn. This is just straight 6 coins. It's kind of early just going straight victory points. Yeah, that's probably what I would have done in that situation as well. I feel good about just, let's discard some stuff here. I mean, that's annoying, but so we're tied right now, so I feel like I can discard for coins. Great. Interesting. I mean, I'm very happy to grab an extra 4 points. I think that still is about the same. You have to do something with this. I can grab this. Oh, okay. What are you getting rid of? Oh, okay. I mean, I think I just discard this for coins. And if you really want to grab a 3rd science symbol, yeah, and get a point, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Good news is I get to go first. I kind of don't want any of that. And, I mean, do I need to worry about a science victory? I don't think so. I mean, the points aren't, I don't want to give up those, but like the most they can get is, I guess, no, there's not a science symbol in the discard pile that would do anything. So, yeah, I'll happily do this. The other thing that I could do here, unless my opponent does it. So yeah, what I can do here is I can do this. Yeah, I'll just do this so I can activate it for free. And then I can grab, okay, what symbol do I need? I need this symbol. And then what do we do here? I mean, definitely not theology or strategy, but is economy worth it here? Or do I just get 7 points? I think I just get 7 points. I think at this juncture, I don't really need, I'm not going to get as much value out of this as I think. So yeah, same with this. Like, there's no law here. Who cares? None of these grab victory points. I mean, I guess economy could be kind of interesting, but I'm so well set up on resources that I'm not really worried about paying that much money to my opponent. Yeah. And that's what my opponent is realizing as well. All right, well, I will happily grab 6 points, because at this point, points are good. That's fine. I'm happy to also grab this one to kind of, this saves me a little bit of points. Okay. I mean, we're really just playing this game straight up at this point. It just kind of is. So I'm not going to get this. Just depends on what my opponent wants to do. I mean, this really is just pay 2 coins for 3 victory points. This at least gets you something. But, yeah, I'll happily take this. This is money and victory points. Ooh, I love that, because if you want the 5 victory points, you got to pay 11 coins for it. Yeah, that was probably the correct move. So this is where economy could have been good, except my opponent my opponent's just discarding them, which is also okay. The good news is I will get this token. I mean, I suppose my opponent could do Appian Way here, but I think this is fine here. I think I'm far enough ahead. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Except, I don't know if that makes sense. And then this is basically pay 3 coins for 5 points because it'll move us back to neutral. So that saves me 5 points. So we're even there, but I get the 7 points there. GG, my friend. That was a really well-fought game. Close one. I mean, well, score doesn't indicate, but actually I think that was closer. I think what was weird is my opponent really kind of went in on the sciences even in the last stage and didn't really need to. I don't know. Despite getting, Temple of Artemis stolen from us, the fact that we got Gate, Bale... Oh, thank you. Always nice. Always, thank you. A shout out to you. I'm gonna butcher your name, Fellinis. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to do. Thank you for watching. I'm always so happy when people reach out. I'm so happy when people are enjoying things. So, I know the score doesn't indicate it, Fellinis, but I thought that was actually a very, very good game. The sciences were the only thing that I didn't really, I didn't know if that was leaning into it a little bit too much or not, but I don't know. This game felt closer than what the score indicated. So anyway, if you are enjoying the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment, and we'll see you next time.